Yes.
I seek your lordship indulgence in mentioning daily list item number 14, my lord. Hearing. In this matter, my lord, we have recently received certain documents through RTI from DC Chief, and which is relevant in this case, my lord. If your lordship may permit me, if I may be allowed to annex those documents in the counter affidavit, my lord.
This is a writ appeal.
Yes, my lord.
You have filed a counter in this,
Yes, my lord.
but when it is an appeal, no, you will have to make an IA for those
My lord,
documents to be allowed to be admitted in the appeal if it was not available when it was heard. This is a writ appeal against what?
judgment and order passed in the writ petition, my lord.
WPC.
Yes, but my lord.
14.
Yes.
So, now if you have some documents which were
Yes.
not considered by the learned single judge,
It was already considered, my lord, and my lord, in the writ appeal, there are certain averments which was not highlighted in the writ petition. That is why we want to make a reply in the by way of counter affidavit, my lord.
anyway, we'll see, we'll fix another date. Let's see what
my
you are going to submit.
Yes, my lord.
Isn't it? So whether additional counter affidavit maybe, but in writ appeals you don't usually file a counter. You have to hear the matter. I don't know why it was allowed. Anyways, we'll see. Heard Mr.
H. Zaudin Sanga.
H. Sodian Sanga,
Respondent
learned
number
counsel for respondent number
1.
who submits that you would like to file an additional counter affidavit to the counter affidavit already filed in the writ appeal, since they have some additional information at a later date. In view of the above submission, matter be released from hearing column and list the matter after 2 weeks
2 weeks, my lord. Yes.
in the admission column.
Much obliged.
I seek your lordship indulgence in mentioning item number 16 on the hearing list. My lord, this is a criminal appeal in POCSO matter, and as per office note, TCR has arrived. And my lord, paper book will have to be prepared.
It's already been listed for hearing.
Yes, however, no paper book has not been prepared.
Then let's see how was it listed for in the hearing column. Item number 16.
Number 16. On
It shouldn't be listed.
yes, on the last
appeal is
order.
admitted. It
Yes.
has been admitted, but it should not be listed for
Yes,
hearing.
yes.
The registry has made a mistake, I think. Heard Mr. T. Lalzukimo, learned counsel for the appellant, who submits that though the matter has been listed for hearing, it should have been listed in the admission column. So he further submits that paper book. It's prepared?
No, my lord. Paper book will have to be
He further
prepared.
submits that paper book is yet to be prepared since the TCR has it arrived? Has been received. In view of the above. Are you appearing as no? The appellants to take learned counsel for the appellant to take steps for preparation of the the registry to take steps for preparation of the paper book at the expense of the appellants.
My lord, obliged.
List in the admission hearing after 2 weeks.
Obliged.
Admission column, okay, after 2 weeks.
Seek your lordship's indulgence in mentioning item 15 of the hearing list. My lord, in this case, I haven't received the paper book. The other parties have received. So may I inquire to the
Let's
registry?
see, let's see, 15, why have they all been listed for hearing? Here the matter has been listed. PCR is received, paper book is also prepared, copy given. So today it's been fixed for hearing.
But my lord,
So what's your problem?
No, my lord, at the time when we received the paper book, he has not been appointed as the defense counsel. So later on, he was appointed as a defense counsel.
No, so on 25/6/2025, you were appointed as the legal aid counsel.
yes.
And the order was that paper book is to be furnished to both the parties. Paper book was not furnished to you?
Not yet.
Okay. So there's nothing wrong here. Only thing is you should have taken steps. Oh, registry should have given him a copy. Or you should have inquired from the registry
I will
also.
inquire to the registry.
You see, because in the order dated 25/6, you were appointed.
Yes.
And we also mentioned that paper book also should be furnished to both of you, to both the parties. Now you come up and say, I've not received.
For all I know, my lord, the only letter I received is the assignment.
Assignment, then you also inquire, where's the paper book?
I will
Since because you were also present on that day, if I'm not mistaken. You were present and you knew that a copy of the paper book should have been furnished to you. If it's not, then you should have asked. Instead of coming to the court and saying, I've not received. Anyway, Mr. Lalrokung Pautuk, Learned Legal Aid Counsel, representing respondent number 2, submits that he has not received a copy of the paper book till date. In view of the above, registry to do the needful list in the next week.
Motion, item 1.
Lordships. My lords, this is a writ petition filed in public interest. My lords, we are an association, Mizoram Truck Drivers Association. And my lords, it's been filed through the General Secretary of the said association.
There's one similar PIL that
Yes.
was filed also.
PIL number 1 of 25, my lords.
Oh.
There, my lords, your lordships, I believe, as per the orders, the prayer sought was for the whole of Mizoram, the entire stretch. Here we are, my lords, seeking directions insofar as 2 stretches on the NH National Highway 06. We've detailed those particular stretches, my lords. My lords, here, we were, and the association has, my lords,
No, but who are the petitioners there? The same?
no, my lords, different. They are truck owners association.
So we'll have to see because they could mention the same stretch of land also. So,
And my lords, one I have to mention, there your lordships has not issued notice yet.
not yet because
Yes.
they will petition itself. So I think the counsel for the petitioners also present, she should take note. Ms. Rosalind, I think you were the counsel for the
Yes,
other
Lordship.
PIL.
Yes,
Where it was a very vast PIL simply mentioning all the roads in Mizoram.
Yes,
isn't
Lordship.
it?
Yes.
So now they have come up with a very specific portion of the road. So maybe when you file your other PIL, you take notice of this,
Yes, Lordship.
the stretch they're mentioning shouldn't be a repetition.
Yes, Lordship.
Petitioners are different.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes,
My lords, if I may continue.
yes.
So, my lords, this association has come forth. My lords, NH06, on which there are 2 stretches, my lords. These are, my lords, the 2 stretches are on the Konpui Khamrang to Sairang stretch from kilometers 70 to 95 and 118 to 133. My lords, the condition of the roads is such that the asphalt is not there at all. Trucks are getting, my lords, stuck on this. Not only trucks, private conveyance, vehicles also getting stuck. We have annexed certain photographs of the present condition of the roads. My lords, totally dilapidated. They are at page 35, my lords. 35 all the way to 38, my lords. These are the current situation, my lords. We've annexed only certain parts of the stretch because, my lords, it would be a repetition of the photographs. Thereafter, my lords, we've annexed 2 online newspaper reports, which is at page 39 and 41, which shows that, my lords, in page 39, that the NHIDCL, against whom this PIL has been mainly filed against, my lords, is that the condition of repair and maintenance has not at all been taken up till now. This is of July 5th. I would not read the contents, my lords, but this is the current state. I only wish to show the veracity of our claims, my lords. Page 41, my lords, your lordships would be quite surprised. This is again another newspaper report, a local one. This shows that, my lords, at para 2, I'm sorry, I'll just start from the starting of this paragraph. My lords. Trucks started plying on portion of key national highway in Mizoram on Wednesday, 6 days after a transport association blocked the dilapidated road to repair it. Policy unit of Mizoram Tipper Association has carried out repairing work of NH6/306 on the Sairang Ponpui sector, which was badly damaged.
Mr. Jordan, you're reading from which page?
Page 41.
41.
41.
Yes,
Paper.
newspaper.
Yes.
Lords. So, my lords, in the middle, it shows that Policy unit of Mizoram Tipper Association has carried out repairing work of NH6/306 on the Sairang Ponpui sector, which was badly damaged during rains between June 26th and 30th, preventing tankers and trucks carrying essential commodities from plying. So, my lords, nobody, no public authority, in fact, private associations are taking up this cause, my lords, because they have no other choice. Now, my lords, at the next page, at page 42, we had filed a representation before the Chief Engineer Highways, because we were under the impression that it was under their jurisdiction, it is their responsibility and duty. My lords, this was filed through the General Secretary. My lords, I'll read, if I may. I, Mr. So-and-so, write the present letter to your good offices requesting you to take necessary actions, mainly for the repair and construction of the dilapidated condition of the National Highway 306 and 6, packages 3 to 8 in the state of Mizoram, as it is the very lifeline of our state for transporting essential goods, commodities, specifically the Konpui Khamrang Sairang portion of the said National Highway, as the same is in shambles and deeply compromised with deep potholes and muddy sinking roads to the extent that the same is not only unusable by us truck drivers and the public, but has become a safety hazard for anyone who plies on it. I am as such a resident of Aizawl, Mizoram, currently the General Secretary of the association, if I might say, and we as truck drivers are suffering financially and our trade profession is suffering. And as such, I write this present letter to you not only as a stakeholder, but also as a concerned citizen, as the said road national highway condition has been in a sorry dilapidated state since last year. I may also mention that we have tried to engage with your office and the government, but no solution has come forth. I thus seek necessary actions to be taken by your good offices at the earliest in undertaking necessary repair and construction work in the National Highway 306 and 06. The interest of public residing in the state of Mizoram, as this said, serves as a key lifeline for all who reside in Mizoram. If no steps have been taken by your good offices, I demand that a reply be tendered to me as to why no concrete steps, actions have been taken till date to remedy the road highway conditions by your good offices of the National Highway in the state of Mizoram, specifically the Konpui Khamrang Sairang portion of the NH. And I also seek that I be provided with necessary documents under the RTI Act while tendering such a reply to the present representation. So, my lords, this was made in 23rd of June. The PW department in the very next day had provided us with a reply at page 44. Here, my lords, it becomes clear as to whose duty it is to maintain and repair. My lords, to Mr. So-and-so, sir, whereas it is deeply appreciated that you have shown immense importance to the present condition and status of the National Highway 54, new NH6, between kilometers 70 to 95 and kilometer 118 to 133, which is one of the most important lifelines for supply of goods for the state of Mizoram. It may be mentioned that the undersigned has taken all necessary actions under its position of authority. However, as stated above, the present status of this road is very poor. Even though fund for maintenance has been demanded from Government of India, satisfactory actions cannot be taken due to lack of fund, as the above two stretches are already entrusted to NHIDCL, White Gazette number so and so, dated 3rd July 2020. Thereafter, my lords, in their reply, they've summarized what has been the actions taken and how the responsibility has befallen on NHIDCL. I would just take your lordship to certain pages of the petition now, my lords. If I may, my lords. At
So it's from 2020, is it?
Yes, my lords.
And before that, previous to that, what were the road conditions? Better than what it is now, or what?
My lords, the road conditions then are that specifically, my lords, we do not have the specific
Information.
information. But that your lordships has asked a very pertinent question, because even though the notification of 2020 was there entrusting NHIDCL, what has happened, my lords? The PW department, they were given, insofar as these two stretches, priorly up till the 2nd of January of this year, the responsibility lied with them to a certain extent. And it is all there in this chart, my lords.
Okay.
Actually, my lords,
Yes.
so my lords, what has happened is that the bids were issued, the contractors were awarded the work for renewal of these two stretches. It was carried out. There was a defect liability period for which maintenance was to be carried out for these two stretches. That period ended last year. Pursuant to that, my lords, after the defect liability period, maintenance period had
Okay, so
ended,
it was PWD who was taking care during that period.
until my lords, if I may clarify that part, this was until
Because it appeared that stretch of road has been in a bad condition for a very long time. It's not just recently. That's why I'm curious. You see, PWD is saying we are not responsible, but
Yes, yes,
when it was under this thing,
my lords, may I clarify?
yes.
I understand
Where
your
is it?
lordship's query. My lords, their defect liability period and their responsibility ended sometime in July of last year.
Okay, 2024.
Four. And your lordships would see that there was no PIL filed right thereafter. My lords. Thereafter, my lords, what had happened was, since the Gazette of 2020 was already there in place, placing responsibility on National Highway, NHIDCL, as soon as the defect liability period ended, the responsibility fell back on NHIDCL. Since NHIDCL said, my lords, that we are not in a position to yet take up, they had actually requested the PWD to take up the responsibility. Therefore, there was a meeting between the Chief Minister and stakeholders, my lords. That period further was extended up till 2nd of January 2025.
January 2025.
Right.
Period of what? That period means?
Maintenance.
Maintenance.
Yes.
So PWD is also partly responsible.
They are party, my lords, in this as such. Thereafter, my lords, there has been a meeting between the, my lords, Union Minister, Honorable Union Minister and the Chief Minister of the state, wherein, if I may take your lordship straight to that page, this is that page, my lords, 103. Page 103 is the office memorandum enclosing the minutes of meeting between the Honorable Minister for Road Transport and Highways and the Chief Minister, held on 28th May, my lords. At the next page, at 104, is the actual important bit. my lords. Sanction of short-term, STMC, my lords, stands for short-term maintenance contract, works on NH 54. And my lords, NH 54 was the erstwhile the nomenclature for the same highway. The stretches are from 70 to 95, 118 to 133, and Bhuitsali to Sairang, my lords. Honorable, if I may read, my lords. Honorable Chief Minister Mizoram requested for maintenance of existing roads from Vairangti to Aizol section of NH54 before onset of monsoon. Director Tech 2 NHIDCL apprised that the stretch in question is part of the Vairangte-Sairang section of National Highway 6, which is being upgraded to 4-lane highway consisting of 6 packages. Although all packages have been awarded, but appointed date has not been given due to incomplete land clearances. As per the direction of the Honorable Minister, Road Transport and Highways, in the previous review meeting, almost all funds for land acquisition have been deposited for forest clearance despite pending protests. Stage 1 forest clearance has been obtained, but tree cutting has not commenced so far. He also informed that sections from kilometer 70 to 95 and 118 to 133 were recently transferred from PWD to NHIDCL, and these roads are in poor condition. He also apprised that while certain parts of the 4-laning project involve greenfield and realignment sections, the existing roads must be maintained traffic-worthy during construction period. He also informed that NHIDCL has set a ceiling for maintenance work through STMC. So, my lords, even the NHIDCL is saying that it is ours. Honorable Minister, Road Transport and Highways directed Director Tech 2 NHIDCL to personally visit the site and take necessary action to keep the highway in traffic-worthy condition. He also urged the Honorable CM to accelerate the tree cutting process and land compensation disbursement so that road development work can be done promptly. Now, my lords, after we got this reply, thereafter we had put our representation straight to the NHIDCL, which is at page. Is that page, my lords, 48. And in brief, my lords, apart from putting our grievance, we had sought for immediate action to be taken for repair and maintenance work at page 40.
This is 3rd
July.
July,
Yes,
this month.
this month.
Oh.
My lords,
So
still
how much can be done during this period? Huh? Anyways,
that is
then,
true, my lords, it is short a
huh.
time, but my lords, the condition still remains the same. On ground, there is no action yet being taken. This is our.
Okay. What about the compensation, land to be acquired, trees to be felled?
My lords, insofar as that, my lords, they are still in process as far as our information. But the respondents, they would be in a better position to clarify that. We have, in fact, arrayed the competent authority insofar as policy as a party in this also.
Because I think that will be one of the excuses as to why they have not started. Anyways, we'll have a look.
Yes.
Repair and maintain. That they can.
That they
My lords,
can.
the only problem is this is the very lifeline. In fact, Food and Civil Supplies Department has also been made a party. They would also be able to show that their go-downs of essential commodities has also gone down.
But one thing, it is for repair and maintenance, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yes.
When it is for repair and maintenance, what was just pointed out,
Yes.
then why is it required to acquire land and fell trees when the existing
My lords,
road has
that's
to be
a
repaired?
separate issue.
On
Ultimately,
a
it is
different stretch of land, maybe?
Yes,
No, because
my lords, it's all
existing
the
road
same.
is there, it
Yes.
has to be repaired and maintained.
Yes.
Then what is the question of acquisition of land and felling of trees that
My
has
lords,
cropped up? Huh?
Is it for widening?
It's for widening.
Okay, but the existing has to be
Maintained.
anyways
Yes.
maintained and repaired, isn't it?
Correct.
It's posing a danger. Otherwise, the photographs appears to be very dangerous.
Yes, my lords.
Repair cannot be ignored.
My lords, most are now resorting to other ways of traveling, mainly air, because this is the main one connecting to the rest of the country. My lords.
Main road and then supplies.
My lords, so
Stop.
many months have passed. Nothing on ground here.
Anyways, will issue notice.
Great.
Heard Mr. Jordan Roming Thanga, learned counsel for the petitioner, who has filed the instant public interest litigation. by bringing to the notice of the court the road conditions of the stretch of land, a stretch of road of NH 306 and 06 within brackets package 3 to package 8 close bracket in the state of Mizoram, specifically the Konpui dash Khamrang dash Sairang stretch / kilometers 70 to kilometer 95 and km. Okay, when I say kilometer, it's km. km 118 to 133 on NH-06 within brackets herein referred to as NH-06 close bracket. It is submitted that the petitioners are the Mizoram
Truck drivers.
Truck Drivers Association, is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Association, and that this stretch of land is the only highway for the entry of essential goods and commodities into various parts of Mizoram. Full stop. He further submitted that because of the bad conditions of the road, the whole state of Mizoram is facing a lot of hardships. Due to the requirement for supply of the essential goods and commodities, which has become very difficult because of the dilapidated conditions of the said stretch of road. Let's stop. The learned counsel has brought to the notice of this court the conditions of the road by enclosing photographs showing that the trucks carrying essential goods are having great difficulty in traveling in this said stretch of road. He has also further brought to the notice of the court the newspaper clippings which also showed that the public in general are facing great hardships. And steps were also being taken by the Mizoram Tripper Association. Is it?
Tippers.
Tripper Association, within brackets MTA, which had carried out the repairing of the road at their own expense. While the respondents were the ones responsible for the sad condition of the road. The learned counsel has also brought to the notice of the court the communications dated the communication dated 24 June 2025 made by the PWD department in response to the complaint made by the said Mizoram Truck Drivers Association regarding the dilapidated condition of the road, wherein the PW department has pointed out that the repair and maintenance of the road was handed over to the NHIDCL, is it? On 3rd July 2020. However, the PWD had continued the maintenance of the road till the month of January, is it?
Yes, 2nd of January.
Till the month of 2nd January 2025. What the reason being?
My lord, this was on the, as per the minutes of meeting that they had with the NHIDC.
Okay,
From
as
their
per the minutes of the meeting with the NHIDC on, when was
dated,
that?
my lords, 18th October 2024,
Just take me back to that page.
page 92, my lords. Page 92. Page 92 is where it starts, the relevant area, the relevant paragraph is at, my lords, page 95, serial number 8, state PWD agendas. Proposal for handing over 2 stretches still under state PWD.
Okay, with NHDCL on 18th October 2024, within brackets, annexure 10. Okay. Thereafter, the maintenance and repair of the said stretch of land was transferred to NHIDCL on January, is it?
Yes.
2025. Yes, where's the letter? Transfer
My lords, the,
on January, so as per, yes.
my lords, this is at page 104. So the actual date is not given. The minutes of
Okay,
meeting.
as per the minutes of the meeting held between the minister, within brackets, TR and H, close bracket, and the chief minister of Mizoram on 28 May 2025. That's it.
My lords.
Then the learned counsel submits that in spite of the matter being handed over to NHIDCL, the roads remain unrepaired, causing great hardship to the whole state of Mizoram. Good stuff. We have considered the nature of the submissions made by the learned counsel and find it appropriate that notice should be issued to the respondents. Ms. Vani Siami, learned government advocate, accepts notice on behalf of
1 to 5.
state respondents number 1 to 5, comma. Mrs. Zairam Sampui, learned CGC, accepts notice on behalf of
Respondent number 6.
respondent number 6, and Mr. Samuel Vandershiatatsante, standing counsel for respondents number
7 to 10.
7 to 10, accepts notice.
Lords, if we may take
Anyone
steps,
11.
we
11.
have to take steps
Okay.
to register.
Steps be taken for issuance of notice to respondents number 11 to registered post with AD within 3 working days, returnable by 3 weeks.
My lords, 3 weeks.
3 weeks. List after 3 weeks. Requisite copies of the PIL to be duly furnished. Yes. just after 3 weeks.
Item 2.
What's in item 2? Slightly different. Here we are challenging, my lords,
Okay,
challenging the rules.
so this thing, okay, this matter was put up before a single bench yesterday, but since it's a challenge of the rules, we'd ask the registry to verify whether it should be before the DB or a single bench.
Yes.
So it's verified should be before the
My lords,
DB.
there is a
Okay.
notification.
Okay, notification is there. Oh, good. Yes. So what is this thing about? Yes.
AG has to also be there.
Yes, that is correct.
Correct. The Advocate General has to be there. Right?
Yes.
Or someone on behalf of AG. Additional is there. Additional AG is there. Yes. Perfect. Because the AG never knew how to do this. Oh, yes.
My lords, the basic crux of this petition, my lords, is that the recruitment rules of 2024 has provided for, my lords, the provision for promotion to the post of Chief Town Planner.
To the post of
Chief Town Planner, my lords.
Chief Town
page
Planner.
78, if I may take your lordship, straight to the impugned rule. This is the notification, my lords, and the relevant part is at page 80, which is the schedule to the rules. My lords, this schedule at page 80 says the name of post is Chief Town Planner. And my lords, I'll come straight to column number 11, right below. At the row 3, my lords, the promotional avenue, my lords. It reads, my lords, Joint Director Plan, UD and PA, possessing bachelor's or master's degree in town urban planning from recognized university, institution as considered by the Institute of Town Planners, India, with 5 years regular service in the grade. Then it is followed by a semicolon. my lords. Failing which, Joint Director Plan with not less than 20 years of regular service calculated from the date of entry into the gazetted post of Assistant Director Town Planning, level 10 with 2 years of regular service in the grade. My lords, insofar as the first bit before the semicolon, that is as per the Act, that you need to have a postgraduate degree, master's degree in town urban planning from recognized institution. But following the semicolon, because it is disjunctive, failing which joint director plan with not less than 20 years of regular service calculated from the date of entry into the gazetted post. This, my lords, given that it is a semicolon, right, previously to this, my lords, that is contrary to the Act. Now I'll take your lordships to the Act. My lords, the Act is at page 29, it starts at 29. And under section 2 of this Act, my lords, the relevant subsections are, my lords, at subsection 7 and 31. If I may take your lordships to page 30 at subsection 7 of 2. Chief Town and Country Planner. My lords, this is the same as Chief Town Planner. Means a person possessing the prescribed qualifications in town and country planning and so appointed by the government under section 3 of this Act to perform the duties of Chief Town and Country Planner. My lords, I'll take your lordships thereafter to, my lords, page 33 at subsection 31. Is in the upper middle part of the page. Qualified Town and Country Planner. If I may read, my lords. Qualified Town and Country Planner means a person possessing postgraduate degree, diploma in city, town, urban, regional planning or equivalent planning degrees from a recognized Indian or foreign institutes, semicolon. This, my lords, this postgraduate degree is an essential qualification to be had for a qualified town and country planner, including the chief town planner. What the rule did was that apart from this, rather not apart, failing which if a person does not have this degree, his qualifying service would be taken into account, irrespective of whether he has this degree or not.
But what about the first part also?
My lord.
Where it says possessing bachelor's degree or.
Yes.
So this bachelor's is also not as per the act?
That is
It
correct.
appears?
That is correct.
Huh.
But my main thrust is on the qualifying service. That is also true. Bachelor's has been included.
Huh. So it can be, so it's been made one step lower by
Yes.
adding bachelor's.
Correct.
So I think you have to press on this also,
Yes.
isn't it? If
Yes,
you're
yes.
going to,
I was coming to that.
okay.
My lords, the main thrust is on the field, qualifying service.
Will you show what it is?
My lords,
So because of that, what is your difficulty?
my difficulty is to be,
What problem, huh?
I had filed an RTI. I said, please give me a list of all the qualified town planners. They had provided me. My lords, I have obtained the degree even prior to entry in the entry grade of the service.
You have masters.
I have. Now, my lords, the current chief town planner, who is also a party, he is retiring in August 2000 this year.
Does he have the master's postgraduate?
He has.
Okay.
Apart from him, I am the only one who has it. But, my lords, your lordships saw the rule. It provides that only a joint director would be given this promotional avenue. I am a deputy director. Because, my lords, there's a problem, is that the department has been, my lords, it has two branches. One as a directorate and one as the office of chief town planner. But the promotional avenue to the post of chief town planner can go from both. He does not have the degree till now. I have the degree, but he's holding that post from which he can enter.
But he's more senior to you, it appears?
It is. That is true. So, my lords, the promotion is to be initiated soon. We are only seeking that a status quo be maintained until the disposal of this report.
So you want to supersede your senior by
Lords.
saying that I have the required qualification as per the act.
My lords, I am only saying that consider me.
Okay.
I have that right, my lords, with utmost respect.
Anyways, we'll issue notice, let's see what they have to say. Because you are in service, it's a
Yes.
promotional post
Correct.
on promotion. So when it's on promotion, it's usually the senior. But anyways, we'll see.
Yes.
That aspect we'll have to look into
Your
later.
lordships, if I may
Uh-huh.
sincerely plead this, my lords, that until the next date, no action be taken. No strict, no status quo be maintained.
Well, when is he leaving on superannuation?
August,
The-
my lords.
August.
August 31st.
So nothing has happened yet. So,
My lords, once
so
the-
do you have the information that something is being under process for the promotion of the senior person? Any information?
My lords, we do not
Nothing.
have that particular document in the petition.
That your apprehension, is it really substantiated by anything or just?
My lords, that the RTI reply, I believe they have page 94,
94 years?
87, my lords, 87. Page 87 is their RTI reply where they've, my lords, clarified the relevant acts and so forth. Now at serial number 3, we had asked to be provided a list of all the qualified town planners employed under the department, along with their qualifications and the date they had joined their service. So they gave us an annexure B, which is at page. This is page 91. My lords.
You're not there here?
I am, my lords. I
You
am
are
at
there?
serial 2.
Oh,
The current chief town planner is Mr. Zodwailova Zute.
oh. So you're the second one?
I am the second one. No, my lords, this is a list of qualified town planners.
Okay,
The
this
rules-
chief, this one is what?
And the promotional post is chief town planner.
chief,
But to be given that post, you have to be a joint director plan. as
Which
per
you
the
are
rules.
not.
Which I'm not. I'm a deputy director. And the only qualification is of the educational qualification, not length of service.
as per the act.
Yes, ma'am. As per the act.
And we will have a look, we'll see. We will issue notice. Let's see if we can have a
Lord, sir.
case or not, because
Lastly,
it's
my lords,
more
if I may
senior.
pray that your lordships may at least say that the promotions, if made, be subject to the outcome of the recruitment. That is.
Heard Mr. Jordan Romington, learned counsel for the petitioner, who has filed the instant writ petition under Article 225 of the Constitution of India for issuance of the appropriate writ or order to the respondents by challenging by putting into challenge, okay, the Mizoram Urban Development and Poverty Alleviation Department, within brackets, Group A post, close bracket, recruitment rules, comma, 2024. By submitting that at the schedule, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
At the schedule of the said rules, the qualification for promotion to the chief town planner is as follows. Okay, now this is page 80, this promotion part within inverted commas. I'm marking. Whereas the Mizoram Urban and Regional Development Act, 1990, at section 2, within brackets, small Roman 7 and 31.
Yes.
Okay, Roman 31 provides that the qualification for chief town and country planner is, then page 33, I've marked it, okay, 31, this. It's not. The learned counsel submits that since the rules is not as what is provided in the act, the petitioner who has the requisite qualification as per the act, okay, that is the Mizoram Rural Regional Development Act, 1990, to be promoted to the post of chief town planner. May not be in the zone of consideration because of the rules, which is not as per the act. As the other, which in turn would be a violation of his what? Fundamental rights.
Article
Where is it?
14, 16,
Article 40, 16 and
21.
21 of his fundamental rights. The learned counsel further submits that since the present incumbent chief town planner, okay, is likely to retire in the month of August 2025, there is every likelihood that unless the said rules are set aside, he would not be considered
So that's the
for the post of chief town planner. He would not be within the zone for consideration, is it?
My lords, the respondents would be making my lords promotion based on my lords in constitutionally bad rule, my lords.
He could not, he would not be in the zone of consideration for the post CNC. In view of the schedule of the routes, okay, for promotion. So have you made the joint director, the present
Yes.
joint director party?
Respondent 7.
Okay, 7. Okay. Okay, good stuff. Then we find it appropriate to issue notice of motion, new paragraph, okay, to the respondents. Yes. Anyone state? Miss, since this has challenged the rules, I think the additional AG should take up the matter.
Notice to AG have to be issued, my lord.
Pardon?
So I will receive on behalf of AG.
Okay. Ms. Vani Isyame, learned government advocate, accepts notice on behalf of respondents, state respondents number 1 to
1 to 6.
6. What's going on? Who's supposed to-
My lords, it would be
1, 2, 3, 4, and 6.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, while Miss,
Daphne Shoitwangi, my lord.
okay, accepts notice on behalf of
Respondent number 5.
respondent number 5. Notice be issued to the private respondent, is it?
yes.
Number 7, through registered post with AD within 3 working days, returnable by 3 weeks. List after 3 weeks.
Yes, Your Lordship, a separate notice have to be issued to the AG, and I will receive on behalf of the state, and separate notice have to be issued to AG.
So, no, accepts notice on behalf of, you have accepted notice, is it?
My lords will provide additional copies.
You accept notice on behalf of the AG, isn't it?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, Miss Linda.
Since it's a challenge to the rules, let a notice be issued to the Advocate
Okay,
General.
then notice be issued to these state respondents through the learned AG and respondent number 5, okay, to registered post with 18, so and so. Requisite copies of the petition to be duly furnished to the learned counsels for the respondents. Meanwhile, we find it appropriate that if the respondents take any steps for filling up the post of the chief town planner, it shall be such a promotion would be subject to the outcome of the instant writ petition.
Extremely grateful.
Admission item 3.
But I'm standing on behalf of my senior, Mr. Lafakom, the Amicus curiae in the incident matter. He has some personal difficulties, and according to the last order passed by this honorable court, the learned Amicus curiae was directed to submit an affidavit.
affidavit,
That
detailed
has-
affidavit,
yes,
huh.
that affidavit has been prepared and it will be filed within the course of the week. So if 1 week's time may be
So we'll
given.
list it after 1 week, then maybe we can close
Yes.
this PIL if all the issues that have been discussed in the instant PIL have been addressed to and steps taken by the respondents,
Yes, ma'am.
isn't it?
Madam.
But since a lot of issues have come up during the pendency of the PIL, I think
Yes.
it needs a long order.
Yes.
Heard Mr. Tila Zikima, learned counsel for the petitioner, who has prayed for 1 week's time to file an affidavit in terms of the order of this court dated 25/06/2025 to address, to verify whether all the queries made by this court in the present PIL has been addressed to by the state respondents. In view of the above submission, list after 1 week.
Obliged.
Admission item 4.
Lordship, we have filed an additional affidavit on 19/6/2025, wherein we have mentioned that the process of construction of jail has started in some areas, and so in some other areas, it's going to start soon.
So you'll have to file another affidavit showing us what is the exact progress. That is very general, isn't it? Money given. Now, what I've noticed, yes, is that you had stated so each district jail, what are the steps taken? Contractors have been selected, isn't it?
Yes, Madam.
Then what is the progress of the work of
It's
all the
starting in
contractors?
some areas.
Which
Started in
areas,
some areas.
what,
In Scholarship, it's going on. And in
going
some other
on?
areas, it's about to start, so.
About
it'll
to
take-
start.
It'll take some, we'll have
So maybe we'll list it after maybe 6 weeks so that the status of the work in progress updated can be recorded and informed. Isn't it saying that we have just started? Because wait, somewhere I've noticed that the money was already in 2024 to be to the yes. It was released to PWD in your affidavit on 29/4/2024, which is 1 year back. So a lot of progress should have taken place. Or is there something wrong with this date? Just check. Administrative approval was taken in 2025, but you're saying that it was, the money was released to PWD in 2024. Is there some typographical mistake? 1 year back, then a lot of progress should have taken place. But later, it appears that money was, administrative approval was taken only on what, February 2025. Then how was the money released?
this, my lord, I'm not sure on this, but from the verbal information I've received, they did not receive the money.
But you filed an
Till-
affidavit.
Yes, my lord, this I'm not sure.
You should be sure before filing the affidavit, isn't it?
It's owned by the secretary to the government of Mizoram.
It's 2024, for April. PWD received the money. So a lot of progress should have taken place. But there could be a typographical mistake. So please check on that
I'll inquire
also.
about it, my lord, but from the verbal information I've received, the actual money was not received till recently.
Till recently.
Yes.
So how recently? When? Isn't it? Find
I'll
out those
try to-
things.
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Rosalie so-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner is present, along with Mrs. Linda L. Fumble, learned government advocate for the state respondents. The learned government advocate in filing the additional affidavit has mentioned that an amount of rupees 55 crores has been allocated for the implementation of a major infrastructure project works within all the district jails, 7 district jails within Mizoram on 04/02/2025. Thereafter, the Directorate of Prisons had conducted extensive survey of the various district jails in Mizoram to identify the detailed items of works required in the different district jails of Mizoram. It is further clarified in the additional affidavit that an expenditure sanction of rupees 36.30 crores had been given to the implementing department, that is PWD, and the funds was released to PWD on 29/04/2024. It's not. The additional affidavit also contains the list of contractors selected for the implementation of the works for reconstruction of the central jail and the 7 district jails. On going through the documents enclosed in the additional affidavit, we find that there is no mention of the up-to-date status of the works being carried out by the respondents, in spite of the fact that it is mentioned in the affidavit that the money was, the fund, okay, instead of money, was released to PWD on 29/04/2024. Say the fund of rupees 36.30 crores, okay, was released to PWD on 29/04/2020.
Your Lordship, if I may interrupt. After the fund was received, my lord, several processes has to be undertaken. Like we have mentioned that
And it's whatever.
and my lord, we have also enclosed the progress at page 22,
Page,
page 22 of my affidavit.
okay,
And we have enclosed the pictures.
what
also in
progress, this is the, what,
This is the report, my lord.
page 22,
Page 22. Central jail is not yet started. District jail Lungde artwork has been started. And Siaha demolition is going on, and artworks for construction of women's section has started. So, my lord, some reports we have already given. And
okay, so the last para we have noticed, what is the last thing, please read? No, just before that, there was a line. Huh? there is only, we find that there is, there is some mention of the words amendment. We therefore find that the state respondents are to file an affidavit informing this court of the up-to-date status of the steps taken for the construction of the central jail and the other 7 district jails by the next court date. List after, we'll give you some time.
After, my lord, 2 months, because
Okay.
the work is going
6
on.
weeks.
All right.
List after 2 months will be a bit, okay, list after 2 months. Okay,
Obliged, Lord.
yes.
Item 6. Sorry, item 5.
Worship, in this case, we had taken steps upon the newly implemented respondent number 6 on 27/6, my lord.
Anyone representing respondent number 6?
It appears no one is representing, my lord. My lord, at
When,
this
when,
stage,
when did he receive notice on?
27/6,
27/6, that is
3
last
weeks.
month, 2 weeks.
almost 3 weeks, 1 day short of 3 weeks, my lord.
We'll wait for some time, let's see.
Yes, my lord, but my lord, if I may make a submission at this stage, permission of the court. My lord, my recent visit to the airport, I had recently visited the airport. And what I found, my lord, your lordships must have seen it. My lord, the departure site does not look like it is 98% completed. According to the report we received in the court, my lord, they said that it is 98.3% completed. And my lord, the arrival is far from being completed. Forget completion, my lord. What has happened, my lords, is the belts. My lord, in Mizoram, we have 2 belts. The rest of the world has, my lord, multiple belts. We have 2 belts, and they are both not working, my lord. And so what they were doing now, my lord, was they were dragging our luggage, and then they were calling out our names and passing the luggages to us, my lord. The most embarrassing thing we can ever experience, my lord.
The belt
And-
doesn't work.
My lord, the bells, lordship knows when our luggage comes out, the bells come, my lord, and then we pick our
doesn't
luggage.
work.
Now, what they do is, my lord, the security guys, they will look at the suitcase and they will have a mic and they will call out our names and we'll have to go and pick up our luggage because the bells were not working, my lord.
Since when has it
This was on-
stopped
this was- this
working?
was on
Maybe
Friday.
very recently, maybe just recently something happened, because before that, I don't think they had that problem. Before that, it was working. It's not that it never worked or anything.
No, it was working like long time back.
In fact,
My-
Mr. Joseph, this time when I landed, I was actually telling the protocol that I'm very impressed from what I have seen from the first day I landed at Langkawi. So since then, I have seen a lot of progress.
My lord, I can show you photographs and videos.
Okay, so
That is all right.
in form of an affidavit.
And my lord, what has happened? Let
give
me
your
inform you
reply.
also, my lord. Because lordships, my lord, I'm not sure if your lordships have been made to enter like us. I mean, we enter normally like I'm not sure how your lordships have been received in the airport. It's probably in a different manner, my lord. But my lord, what has happened also? The men's toilet, my lord, it is not working. We were not allowed to enter the men's toilet.
Have you put this in your affidavit?
No, this was on Friday, my lord.
So
And what
you
I'm
will
trying to say, my
reply
lord,
affidavit,
But
then reply to that.
yes, my lord, the point I'm trying to make, my lord, is 98% complete. It's already looking dilapidated.
By the other contractor, you said there are 2 contractors,
Contract.
isn't it?
Respondent number 6.
So
his work.
respondent number 6 is represented by?
My lord, he's not represented. We'll wait, but my
Oh,
lord,
the newly implemented, so he is the one who has to reply to the, what is about the other contractor?
the other contractor is
Your
represented.
Lordship,
His
the
respondent
other
number?
Contractor is represented by my learned friend. Work is complete.
So you're saying your part has been, it's complete, is it? So
My lord, it's not used.
you find out what is his,
My lord, their work is, my lord, is reflect. If your lordship will look at this affidavit of 27/2/2025. This was filed on 4th March 2025, man.
so they say that this thing is complete now.
No, lordship, just check this affidavit, my lord. In this affidavit,
Dated?
filed on 4th March 2025.
Yes.
This is the latest affidavit
Yes.
filed by the respondent numbers 1 to 4. My lord will see the annexion number 1. This was a letter dated 4/2/2025.
Wait, I don't think we're, see, affidavit by the state respondents 1 to 4. But
Correct,
that
ma'am.
was filed on 4th March.
Correct, my lord.
That one?
Yes.
Okay.
Lordship will see the annexure.
Dated 4th February 2025.
Correct, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, the first one, name of the work, that's by the respondent number 6. Now that is supposed to be 98.3% completed. And the second one, my lord, is supposed to be 98% completed. My lord, if your lordship goes to the airport,
Elevated road with
the
connected
elevated road is
components.
by the respondent number 5, my lord.
Oh.
Now I'm not allowed to inspect that side because it's still closed. And my lord will see the ramps that have been constructed, the metal ramps.
so-
That's not
so
being used. So
this-
I'm not going to comment on that as of today.
So the, yes. So the other one,
The other one is the respondent number 6,
who is not represented
who
today.
is not represented. And
So
lordship-
we'll have to wait, huh?
Yes, and your lordships, my lord, if your lordships will be going to the airport again, if there is any slight chance your lordships can make an inspection, my lord, it will become so clear to your lordships of the condition of the airport that we have in Mizoram, my lord. And this is the first point of contact. And the item number 1, my lord, we talked about the bad condition of the roads. And Mr. Jordan had mentioned that the only recourse now is the flights. Now, my lord, we all know the debates that's been going on with the flights. We know that the Air India, there's all these disputes going on. And suddenly the airport also is crumbling, my lord. So if your lordships will get any chance to to have a small inspection, my lord, I think it will be very, very nice.
Anyways, you do your homework also.
Yes, my lord.
You reply to the rejoinder affidavit to the
No, my lord,
affidavit, this one.
we have replied,
Okay.
we'll file an additional affidavit.
Additional affidavit to that, okay. Because here you say that it cannot be 98.3%.
It's not possible, my lord.
And the other one, the 98% which is mentioned here, that you cannot really inspect yourself because you're not allowed. So you apply to that. Then the newly implemented respondent will have to be represented. We'll give some time. This. So let's say, heard Mr. Joseph Lalsan Himaranji, learned counsel for the petitioner, who submits that notice has been duly served to the newly impeded respondent number 6 by way of Dusty mode and has filed the affidavit to that effect. Stop. We have noticed that notice was received by respondent number 6 on 27/6/2025. However, none appeared to represent respondent number 6. The learned counsel for the petitioner further submits that though the state respondents in the affidavit filed on 04/03/2025 had mentioned that 98.3% is completed with regards to the improvement / upgradation of operational / non-operational facilities of Lengpui Airport, within brackets, capital S H hyphen renovation of terminal building, close bracket, under SCA / SASCE, all capital. Okay. However, on the actual verification of the works done, it cannot be 98.3%. Stop.
And if I may, my lord, just one more thing. As per this annexure, my lord, the completion date is supposed to be March of 2025. Now we are already coming to the end of July, my lord.
He has also brought to the notice of the court that the completion date is supposed to be on
March 2025.
Where did you see
My
that?
lord, that same annexure, my lord. And the last one, my lord, target date of completion. Same annexure, my lord, that same page. My lord, this is the last column, target date of completion.
Have you seen that news?
Affidavit 4th March 2025, my lord.
Oh. So this letter dated 4th February 2025.
Yes, my lord, your lordship will see the box down there. And my lord will see the last column.
Okay. It has brought to the notice of this court that the target date of completion is on March 2025. Perfect. The learned counsel for the new parochial is to file an affidavit in response to the affidavit, additional affidavit, okay, in response to the affidavit filed by the state respondents.
My lord, we already filed a response to this, my lord, so we'll file a new additional affidavit.
An additional affidavit, new or old, it's additional, you're going to respond to this the first time, isn't it? Response to this.
No, my lord, actually, we have already responded to this before because this was filed in the month of March itself.
March.
So
Okay.
now, recent visit, my lord, shows
Okay,
that so we'll
additional
file-
affidavit.
Yes. Yes.
Really recent. Okay, to bring forward, to show to this court the present position of the
Airport.
works, wherein he submits that the works cannot be said to be completed as per the affidavit filed by the state respondents. We have also noticed that the target date of completion is on March 2025. The state respondents are also to file an affidavit to bring to the notice of this court whether they have been able to complete the said works as per the targeted date. We may also wait for the newly included respondent number 6 to be duly represented. List after 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Duly obliged, my lord.
Mr. Powter, you are appearing for the airport authority.
No, he's appearing.
Number
for
5.
the-
Ms. Mary, in the meantime, if you can, you find out if the bails are not working, at least you should send instruction. It's causing difficulties with the passengers. At least that should be operated.
There's a, my lord, I'm sorry to say, it's
And
already finished. There was a
whether
big
this is
hole in
something
it.
temporary, because it happens in the airport. Telephone call, just find out. Because airport, sometimes something happens temporary.
My lord, I
Maybe
spoke-
it's solved.
Yes, my lord. But it might have been coincidental. But there was one other person traveling with us, my lord. And the person had mentioned, my lord, that she had traveled some month back. I'm not sure how reliable that is. But she had mentioned that she had the same thing as was happening that time as well. So it's not a one-off, my lord.
Okay, check up, but since,
And one of the bells, my lord, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to show pictures to your lordships in the next.
say in your affidavit,
Yes,
by
sir.
the time you file, maybe it's still not
It's
working. Then it can be
They'll
brought to the
probably have
notice
watched
of the
this. They'll
court.
probably have watched this
Sure,
video.
with Ms. Mary's good office, it will start working soon.
Let's hope, my lord. Let's hope for the best.
Yes.
Item 6.
My lord, in this matter,
Yes.
the states have filed their additional affidavit, which we have
So you wanted to file a reply
a reply
affidavit
affidavit. But in fact,
to
my
have
lord,
a spot verification to verify whether it is actually her.
yes, madam.
So what
And
happened?
That affidavit, the state's affidavit, has been filed in compliance with Order 2/4 of 2025. And basically, it's a statement regarding utilization of 3.6 crores. That has been sanctioned. Subsequently, my lord, on 30th April 2025, there's been a sanction of 58.99 crore, which in fact has been missed out in the affidavit. In fact, we were anticipating the same to be incorporated in that
So
affidavit.
you file an affidavit mentioning all that. I think the same thing was mentioned previously also. Then you said you file an affidavit mentioning all that and also regarding the road condition,
Yes,
isn't it?
yes. I seek 2 weeks
So
time.
here,
in that
here
regard.
we have also mentioned that. See, here in the last court date, enclosed photographs along with the notification of the government, wherein 59 crores were also sanctioned. So you have to bring all that, because I think in the last court date, the government advocate that mentioned that she doesn't really know about this 59 crores. So you have to file that notification of the sanction of the said above
Yes,
amount, isn't it?
I
Yes.
seek 2 weeks time in that regard.
Yes, heard Mr. Rokung about to learned counsel for the petitioner, who has paid for further time to file his reply affidavit in terms of this court's order dated 16/06/2025. In view of the book, list after 2 weeks.
Yes, I'm okay.
Item 7.
Yes. Etc. So you look at the order dated 21/05/2025.
Yes, Your
this
Lordship.
court. These are three aspects which you have to reply to.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So meeting, they will hold meeting is a different matter.
Yes, Your
But
Lordship.
you have to find out, identify the areas covered by plantation of trees belonging to that. So in the meeting, sitting on the desk,
Yes, Your
how will you
Lordship.
identify all that?
Your Lordship, as to that question, Your Lordship, in this particular case, the Forest Department has claimed it is a deemed forest. Now, the understanding of deemed forest actually is the information which is collected by the Forest Department. So they will, hopefully they'll
So
present.
you identify,
Yes, Your
find
Lordship.
out to do, isn't it?
Yes, Your
Simply
Lordship.
saying another meeting will be held. What you decide in the meeting, you do your homework. It has to be, you have to go out, identify.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay, maybe you do it through satellite or whatever. How do you
Your Lordship,
identify
yes, Your Lordship, the spot verification is also done, and that was done by the Forest Department. However, like as mentioned before, Your Lordship, a consolidated agreement on the status could not be made by the departments.
Simply
So,
saying a meeting is going to be held will not really solve your problem. Okay, so look into the orders of this court
Yes,
and
Your
take
Lordship.
concrete steps to address all the queries made by the court.
understood, Your Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Joseph Lindley, learned counsel for the petitioner is present along with Mr. Mantri, learned government advocate, who has prayed for further time to file an affidavit, and also mentions that further time to file an affidavit in response to the queries made by this court. Right order dated 21/05/2025. So she also submits that the state government is also likely to hold another meeting in the near future, since no concrete decision was arrived at in the previous meeting. In view of the above submissions, list after
3 weeks may be granted, Your Lordship.
3 weeks. for the state respondents to file their appeal.
Authorized lordship.
Orders, item 8.
Of total of 57 days. And Lordship, the actual delay caused by the applicant hearing is only 26 months.
But who is representing the respondents? Mr. J. Malsoma. He was present in the last court date.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Malsoma.
They have not filed any power till then.
Anyway, we'll wait. It's not fine. Anyway, since they're not represented, we'll wait for some more time. Find out what's going on. He was present in the last court date. Is it him?
Prior to that also, my lord, one council also on 10th of June submitted that they will be filing their power. But till date, no power has been.
Okay,
And prior to that, my lord, I have also filed my affidavit of service, my lord. By dusting. So
obviously
actually,
they have
yes,
received, but they are
Not
still
received
yet to
complete as
decide. Still yet to decide as to which council is to represent
No,
them.
yes.
So we'll give them some time.
No, my lord, this is delaying, my lord. It's only a simple issue.
In filing the appeal.
They might not be interested in filing. Actually, now filing of power of Vakatanama is only 1 day's issue, man. So now, more than 1 month have already passed since the time when they submitted that they are filing, man. Till date, they have not filed. So it's actually now they delaying their matter.
Oh, wait,
It's
how
only
much
now
time have we?
IA is a simple issue.
How
If
many?
we may now proceed on. Otherwise, are we now here to wait for the time when they file their power, man? I don't think so. They have been given sufficient time
How
to
many?
file.
How many? Just saying 1 and 2.
Yes, Your Lordship. They
Who is
submitted-
1?
One is the private respondent, man.
Who is 2?
2 is the employee provident fund organization, man.
So both the respondents.
Regarding
what?
this item number, respondent number 2, my
One.
lord.
Two.
An order may kindly be passed as the notice being deemed served, my lord, in terms of section 27 of the
Wait,
general
wait.
process.
In respect of respondent number
Number
2,
two. Number
neither
one,
AD card nor unserved notice
My lord.
is returned.
My lord. So, in respect of respondent number 2, order might kindly be passed as being deemed served in respect of 2 only. Only one I have served my dusty mind.
But can we just say deemed so?
Deemed served in terms of section 27 of General Clauses Act.
What does section 27 say?
if I may read, Lordship. Meaning of service by post, Lordship. Where any central acts or regulation made after the commencement of this act authorizes or requires any document to be served by post, whether the expression serve or either of the expression give or sent or any other expression is used, then unless a different intention appears, the service shall be deemed to be effected by properly addressing, prepaying, and posting by registered post a letter containing the documents, and unless the contrary is proved to have been effected at the time at which the letter would be delivered in the ordinary course of the post. So now in the present
So
case,
if it's
everything
been
is
served by
prepaid.
this thing through registered post, where's the service notice?
Notice was served through registered edit.
This is on 10/6. See, he's saying that it is the other respondent. Where is Miss Emily? On 10/6/2025, you had appeared and said you will be representing the respondents and will be filing your part within the course of the day. On 10/6/2025.
Yes, my lord, I was instructed by my senior.
Then, both the respondents, you had mentioned that.
Yes, my lord.
Then, what happened? So find out
Yes, my lord, we'll find out whether we have.
what you're going to represent. It's for both the respondents. Anyway, Mr. Asizoram Chana, learned counsel for the applicant / appellant is present, along with Miss Emily El Sonte, learned counsel, who has prayed for time to verify whether they would be actually representing the respondents. In view of the above, this is the matter.
23rd, my lord, 23rd of July.
Okay. This is the
I think-
matter on 23rd, next week, that
It's
is.
very likely that DB will be constituted on that day.
This is the matter in the next.
DB available.
In next week, okay, no need of mentioning a date, next week, the DB date will come up.
Obliged.
Item 10.
This is. This year has been received. Amicus. Yes. So we'll have to appoint an
An
amicus.
appeal from jail, yes, I think they have to be appointed.
Mrs. Linda L. Pomba, learned additional PPA is present. Mr. It is seen that TCR is received, the registry to take steps for preparation of the paper book. Since this is a jail appeal, this court find it fit to appoint Mr. Whom do you appoint? It's a 302 matter.
Miss Malswamy is outside, madam. H.L. Malswamy.
Okay, find it fit to appoint Mrs. H. L. Malswamy as the amicus curiae to represent the appellant. Requisite copies of the paper book is to be also duly furnished to the learned amicus curiae. Thereafter, matter is to be listed for hearing in due course as per its own turn. Yes,
Item
Mrs. Malswamy, we are appointing you as amicus in this case. Once the paper book is ready, you receive a copy.
Item 11.
Same order, what is this? 304.
Yes, sir. This
Same
is
order,
also-
who should we
yes, same
appoint?
order.
Find it fit to appoint, see, this is 304, we have to appoint more senior kind of councils, because recently very junior ones were appointed and we were having problems. At least 7 years practice. Who can we appoint? See, DB bench, for DB cases, we have decided, I think you all know, that councils who have at least 7 years of practice or 10 should be appointed. So a senior council will have to be appointed. Who do we, or let the registry appoint someone. Or list. For Amicus, we don't have, only for legal aid. The same was present, Joseph Rentley, he was present previously, so we'll appoint him. Okay, Mr. Joseph L. Rentley. Rest, same.
Item 12.
Yes, my lord, I'm for the private respondents, my lord, and I have filed my written objection.
I just received the written objection.
When
did you file the written objection?
This morning, my lord.
This morning, so it's not in file. We'll fix the date then.
But the state respondent not yet filed any.
Yes, state respondents, who's representing the state respondents? Are you going to file any written objection? This is a condemnation application.
Sorry, Your Lordship, this matter is handled by Mrs. Caroline. If I may
By
be
the
given
next
time, I
date,
will,
if they have to file, you file.
Yes.
Isn't it?
in the
Yes.
meantime, if so required, then I will look into it.
Mrs. Zaram Sam, Planet CGC, for the applicant is present, along with Miss Ruth. Is it? So it's
What, Philly?
yes, learned counsel for respondent number, private respondent, for the private respondents, and Mrs. Mary L. Kante, learned government advocate for the state respondents. The learned counsel for the private respondents submits that they filed their written objection this morning and that a copy has been duly furnished to the learned counsel for the petitioner. However, since the copy of the written objection is not available in the file, list the matter after 2 weeks. In the meantime, the learned government advocate may file their written objection, if any. Yes. Obliged. This is the judgment, but where's the, yeah,
It's there in my.
okay, anyway.
Admission, item 1.
Yes.
My lord, before the learned counsel for the petitioner proceeds with the matter, I would like to draw your lordship's kind attention to the order dated 10th of June passed by this honorable court.
What does it say?
My lord, will kindly come to second paragraph. Mr. Bishwajit Dev, learned Advocate General, appears for the state and submits that liberty may be granted to the state for filing additional counter affidavit passed against the rejoinder to be filed by the petitioner. Mr. C. Lalramzova, learned senior counsel, assisted by Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel, appears for respondent number 5 and submits that he may also be granted 2 weeks' time. In view of the above, and as agreed by the parties, let the matter be listed on 25th of June 2025. Apart from the state respondents, the other respondents shall file their counter affidavit on or before 24th of June 2025. Similarly, petitioner shall also file the rejoinder on or before 24th June 2025. Liberty is also granted to the state to renew their prayer for filing additional counter affidavit against the rejoinder affidavit to be filed. Now, my lord, it's only yesterday that my office received the copy of the affidavit, which has been, in fact, the rejoinder which has been filed by the petitioner. And I need some time to go through it and file a reply. That opportunity may be given before the matter is taken up for final hearing.
So pleadings are complete? We can say that pleadings are not complete then because you now want to file a reply to the rejoinder affidavit file.
Because it's only yesterday, last evening, that we received the copy of the affidavit. So short time may be given and any date may be fixed.
I think we'll have to do that then. Isn't it? Yes. Mr. J.C. Lalnunsanga,
Anything.
learned counsel for the petitioner, is present, along with Mr. Bishwajit Dev, learned Advocate General, and Mr. C. Laramzawa,
22nd
learned
or
Senior
24th?
Counsel for the
24th, 25th.
respondents number 5. The learned Advocate General submits that in view of this court's order dated 10/06/2025, he may be granted how much? 1 week? 2 weeks?
2 weeks, madam. But 2 weeks will be.
Taken up on 22nd.
Next week is okay, but
Because it's a short.
I know. It will be a very short rejoinder.
1 week's time. We'll give you 1 week's time.
Lordship.
He may be granted 1 week's time to file a reply
No,
to the
25th,
rejoinder
actually.
affidavit
24th, 25th,
filed by the learned counsel for the petitioner,
23rd is
which
okay.
he received only yesterday. Full stop. In view of the submission made by the learned AG,
Today's
this court find it appropriate to grant 1 week's time to the learned AG to file a reply to the rejoinder affidavit filed by the petitioner. List after 1 week on, give a date,
fixed date.
23rd.
Is it okay?
It's okay, Lordship.
It's a DB day, but we can do it in the afternoon.
23rd.
List on 23rd, 7, 20.
My lord, in the meantime, interim order may kindly be extended. Interim order.
Okay, meanwhile, the interim order passed earlier is to extend till the
Agreed,
next
but
date
you-
of this day. Yes. Is to continue till the next date of this day. Yes.
I'm deeply obliged.
Orders, item 2.
Yes.
Lordship, this is bill application, Lordship.
Where's the state? Huh?
Miss Mary,
Where's Miss Mary?
and she's on leg in photo number 2.
So you can, this is a bail matter, you can take up the case, nothing difficult.
I'm not aware of this case, my lord, so I don't.
Then can we continue at 2? It's now 12:30, half an hour, I think we can hear this matter at 2 then. Or you want it tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Applicant, see, that's the trouble when we have very less
Let it
counsels.
come up tomorrow, madam.
That may
My
be
learned
better.
friend doesn't
Okay,
mind.
tomorrow, then
There might be some
you
other.
also prepare the matter, at least 2 of you will have to look into the matter who, because there are 2 courts, only 1 person becomes difficult. So if Mrs. Mary is not available tomorrow, any of the PPs can take up the matter, isn't it? Because yesterday also we had adjourned the matter because the additional PP was not available. So tomorrow, any of the PPs, additional PPs, look into the matter, not only 1 person. Okay. Yes. Mr. Sizoram Chana, learned counsel for the petitioner is present, along with Mrs. Linda L. Fumble, learned PP, who submits that this matter is being taken up by Mrs. Mary L. Kyangte, learned additional PP, who is on legs in the other court and has therefore paid for adjournment. In view of the above, this court find it fit to adjourn the matter to tomorrow's date. Just be prepared.
Obliged.
Yes. Any other hearing
No.
matter today?
No.
See, bail matters are simple matters. Any of the PPs or additional PPs, you just take up the matter.
Yes, the problem is she has received some instructions, so I'm not aware what instructions she has.
We thought we were going to have a long hearing in the first item, but again, it's been adjourned.
We are expecting that the whole day will be taken up in connection with this item number 1.
Yes,
But since Lalit Reddy has sought for adjournment,
and this court had also permitted to file a reply to the rejoinder, so we have to. Yes.